G'day guys, it's a Sunday morning, a bit of a lazy day, so you just have to excuse me for not having a shave, but I thought about time I did another bit of a Blu-Ray DVD update, so just sort of showing what I've got recently. I only got a few things I suppose, but thought I might as well, give you a bit of a show of them. Just no particular order. I've got Trainspotting, which I think is a really good movie. A few of my friends didn't like it. You sort of recommend it to your friends, and they go, "What are you talking about? That's crap." But I thought it was still a pretty good film. Pardon me. It's got Ewan McGregor in it, Danny Boyd film. So yeah, that's pretty good. Sort of a bit of a druggy movie, I suppose, but it's still pretty good. Dead Space Aftermath. I watched the first one, the Downfall one, which I thought was really good. Really cool animation in it. So I thought I'd give this one a bit of a. I haven't watched it yet, but I thought I might get that. It was only like $15 or something, so I thought I'd grab that as well. Happy Feet, that was like $11, I think. So I thought, I might as well grab that. Another animated one. Not a huge fan of the sort of the new sort of style of animation, but it's good. I think I saw it before. It was pretty good, I think, but I was cheap, so I'll grab it anyway. It's called Amer, I think. It's a French film, so I thought, I'm a bit of a fan of French films, so I'll give it. I think it's supposed to be a bit of a horror, I think, sort of weird and a bit. It's actually 4 short films. I'm just reading on the back here, sort of art house sort of ones. So, okay, I'll give that a whirl. That was pretty cheap as well. Grab that. Raging Bull. Yeah, I've never seen it, but it's supposed to be a good one. Bit of a classic, I reckon. So thought I'd grab that one as well. Now on the box sets. I was a bit crazy, and I got all the series of Doctor Who. Yeah, so I got, how many is there? 5, isn't there, all up? Yeah, where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, series 4, and then I've got series 5, which has got a bit of a funky looking, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's got a bit of a whoopy looking cover on it. And I think there's a new series just came out. I think they're playing on TV at the moment, so I haven't got all of them, I suppose. But I didn't mind series. I think series 5 was all right. I just think they used to reuse some of the some of the ideas from the other series, like the same same sort of creatures and the same sort of. And I think I'm getting a bit sick of they keep bringing back the Daleks every 2 or 3 episodes, and it's a bit too much, I think. I don't know. I don't know. should have occasionally have the Daleks, because they're sort of they're the ultimate force, aren't they? So it gets a bit boring if you sort of having them in all the time, isn't it? So, but anyway, that's my rant. What else did we get? I got the complete series of Minder, all 10 series of it. I don't know if you've ever seen that before, but that's a really good sort of British comedy. I think from the 80s. I think it was pretty sure it's 80s, 70 or 80s. I've got the first 2 series on DVD ages and ages ago, which I watch them all the time. But thought I might as well, get the rest of them. But they say that they sort of read somewhere that they reckon it changes after series 2. It's not quite as, I don't know. It gets a bit comical, a bit silly. I think, especially the later series anyway. So, but I thought I was grab it. I think it was I can't remember how much it was now, but it was reasonably cheap, $100 or something. I think it was, or probably less than that now, actually. I was a bit worried though, because it said on the site that it was region 2 and 4, and like, well, how can you have a region 2 and 4? That seems a bit strange, but I don't know. It said on there that it should play fine, so even region 4. So, but I was reading on the back anyway. It's got region 0 on it, so I don't know. Don't know why they just didn't put region 0. That would have made more sense, wouldn't it? Anyway, and one more. The Aliens quadrilogy, or however you say it. Still got all four films, yeah, on Blu-ray. Yeah, which I watched Alien last night, which I thought looks pretty cool. I think I've heard somewhere that some people reckon that it's a bit, because the Aliens movies are traditionally really sort of grainy, and they're really dark and grainy, and you can't see anything. These are making it a little bit brighter and a bit more. People say that it shouldn't have been made so bright and shiny, and it's because it's supposed to be part of the appeal was that it was a real grainy sort of film. But I didn't notice anything. I think it looked, some shots were probably a little bit too shiny and a bit too overdone, but I couldn't see anything that was too bad. Like, you'd have like really good crystal clear, basically a little bit too shiny shots, and then you'd sort of go back to the sort of the darky sort of grain again. So I thought it looked pretty good. But yeah, I think I like the first three movies. I'm not too sure about my favourite though. I think everyone says the sequels, the second one's supposed to be the best one, but yeah, I don't know. I think it depends on what you like. I think the first film's it's very raw and maybe a bit dull. Some people might say a bit boring, a bit dull, but it's very raw and honest and a bit. I don't know, dodgy would be the right word, but it's a bit not. It's not quite, not quite shiny. It's not quite, as done properly, I guess. I don't know, but I think the part of the problem was really, the first film. It was. I think a lot of the lines were ad-libbed, and it's the first time they're ever doing that sort of thing. So, creating alien monsters, and I suppose they're still feeling the way and stuff like that. But I thought it was really good. I'm probably putting it down a bit too much, but it's a good film. The second one's also really good, but I think it's the second one's a lot more action, and I think that's why people are a bit more. It's not quite. I think that's why people like it a bit better, because there's a bit more action and there's more happening, and it's a bit more enjoyable to watch. So I think the third film was really good too, but a lot of people thought that was just crap, but I thought it was really good. I think the theatrical trailers, I think I prefer that one than the director's cut. Director's cut sort of changes some of the scenes around, and it cuts out the scene where Scrawny Weaver jumps into the lava pit, or whatever, the lava pit thingy, whatever it is, and the chest bursts out of a chest, but it doesn't have that in the director's cut. I don't know why they cut that out. I think she just falls, and you don't see it coming out of her chest or something. I don't know why they cut it out, but anyway. But I didn't like the fourth film much. I think the only reason I didn't like that was because Scrawny Weaver was really like a superhero. She had super strength, and it just took. The whole point of the movies was that she's there by herself, a human against this alien, and she triumphs over it. Like she didn't have this superhuman strength to. It's totally changed the whole plot of the whole movie. I thought when you get that. There's been rumours making a new one, aren't they? But I think that's only rumours for the moment. Or even with they're going to make the what's that, the chess jockey thing, that little, I don't know what, the monster thing in the first Aliens. Oh no, first Alien movie. They discovered that big alien sitting in the chair. I think there was some talk about having a movie about that, like explaining that, like a bit of a prequel or something. So, But anyway, I'm ranting too much on that. Oh yeah, finally. I don't know why I did it, but I bought some laser discs. I mostly just got it for the artwork, because I thought that would be, cool. Because I got Akira. And I don't know if you can see, that's probably not very exciting, but as you can see, I don't know. I'll get back a bit perhaps, but yeah, I think they're buddy. I just wanted one. I ordered one. I thought, I might get one just, because I don't have a Laserdisc player, so I thought I might get one just for Cool World, the movie, which I thought I'll grab. It was only like $2 or something, and then the guy said, I've got some more. Do you want some more? And I said, yeah, okay, I might as well spend a bit more, get some more. So I, ordered them, and he said, but I've messed up on the postage. It's going to cost you another, God knows how much it was. to send it all. And I thought, well, surely you should have known how much it was going to cost to post it. So I ended up paying sort of, okay, whatever stuff, and I paid more. So then I have to pay. And I think he said, oh no, but it's because I come from America. And he said, oh, it's going to cost more because it's going to be so heavy because the roots will be thick, can't they? So I had to pay a bit more money to get it. And then he sent all 3 parcels, but only 2 came. And then 2 months later, which is now, I got the 3rd one. So it's been a bit of a shambles the whole lot. So I got Roger Rabbit. I might try and find a Laserdisc player one day, but thought I'd grab them anyway. Fire and Ice, which is probably one of my favourite animated movies. Nice artwork on that. Blade Runner. I just got it because of the artwork, but it wasn't quite as. Some of them haven't got all that much in them artwork-wise, and some of them are a bit. Some of the spines are a bit faded, and so I don't know. Impulse buy, I think. One more. Fantasia. There's like a huge, thick box full of stuff. I might show you. I might show what's in it actually. Fantasia, it comes out with a slide, I think. Hang on. Sort of card. Lithograph for the original concept painting of Fantasia, 1939. So that's pretty cool. Put that over there. What's big book? Yeah. So let's just go. I only see it where I'm going to suppose, but elephants. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking book anyway. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a big book. Yeah, there's Cool World, which is like, doesn't even have the cover with it. So the whole point of my getting the purchase was to get the artwork for Cool World, and it doesn't even I don't even get the bloody. That's what it looks like anyway. So it's all pretty cool. He's shiny. It looks like a huge CD. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll put this back in. So as I said, I might try and perhaps find a cheap Laserdisc perhaps one day just for the sake of it. I think there's four discs, I think, for Fantasia. Huge, man. Anyway, I think that better do it. I think you're running out of time. Hopefully I can. Yeah. But anyway, so I just thought I'd give you a bit of a show of what I got recently, and hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. Cheers.